Hi everyone, this is Pradeep. Welcome to my YouTube channel Day One Pradeep. Today we are gonna solve Leetcode question 2 sum, which comes under the category of easy solution. So what's the problem statement here? They're gonna give us a array which is nothing but nums of integers, and they're gonna give a target variable. So we need to find the two numbers of the array which gonna satisfy add up to the variable target, and we need to return the indices value of those two number which gonna satisfy the target value of sum. Let me explain with the example. So here you can see, right, which here the target number is 9. So we need to find the two integers of the array which gonna add up, and integers of array which is nothing but a plus b, which gonna equal to the target variable of this array of integers. So here you can see, right, 2 and 2 plus 7, which is nothing but 9, which satisfies our condition, and we need to return back the indices of this array which is nothing but 1 and 0 and 1. Coming to the next solution, one more example. Here you can see, right, here the target value is 6. So we need to find the values which gonna add up, which is nothing but, let's try 3 plus 2, which is 5, not satisfying. 2 plus 4, okay, it satisfies the solution. So we need to return back these positions, which is about 1 and 2. So how gonna solve this solution? There are two approaches, which is nothing but, first one is brute force, of course, and second one is optimal solution. So let us dive into the brute force solution first. So here in the brute force solution, so let us assume how gonna find the and one more thing, they have given conditions that there should be exactly one solution which are they have given. So there is only exactly one solution. It's not like that 2 plus 4, and if I found that another variable, so there is no other condition that it has additional solution, sorry, and we cannot use the same element twice, which is nothing but, for suppose here you can see, right, 3, I can use this 3 variable again to sum up equal to the target, which is nothing but 6. So I cannot use the same element, which implies that, so I cannot use the same index position twice. So I need to use another index position, which is nothing but 0 and 1. It's not like we cannot return 0 comma 0. Okay, these are the conditions, and they have given the constraints that the number and target are gonna be integers. So in the brute force approach, we're gonna iterate every solution twice, and let me erase this. So in the brute force approach, I'm gonna iterate every element of the array, and parallelly I'm gonna iterate internally, not parallel, internally with another pointer. As I already mentioned, we cannot use the same element twice. So here I'm gonna use 2 for loops, where I gonna iterate from the first position, and which is nothing but, here n is nothing but the length of the array, length of the nums, array. This is a pseudocode, and j equal to, take a guess, this is not j, this is semicolon, sorry, plus. As I already mentioned, I cannot use the same element twice, which is nothing but I plus 1. So it gonna not use the same element twice. See, it avoids that condition. As I know that there is exactly one solution and there is a solution, which is nothing but I need to find num of 5 plus num of j equal to target, then I need to return I comma j. And what is the edge case? For suppose if I don't have, they are already given that there is a solution in the given condition, but what if they don't have any solution? Then I'm gonna return -1, not the edge case. This is the case when you don't have any solution. -1, which indicates that I don't have any solution, satisfies this condition. So what is the time complexity of this solution, which is nothing but order of n square. As you know, here I gonna iterate for n times and j gonna iterate, which is nothing but n minus 1 times. So n square minus n, which is nothing but, we're gonna consider the maximum, which is nothing but order of n square. You may think that why n minus 1, which is nothing but I'm gonna not using the one solution every time. For suppose if I starts at 0, j gonna start from 1, which gonna not use whole one element, except one element. It gonna iterate every other element, which is nothing but order of n square. And the space, we are not using any additional space, so here the space complexity will be order of, this is the space and this is the time complexity. Okay, so this is the brute force approach, but they have given that you're gonna solve this solution less than order of n square. Yes, we can solve the solution less than order of n square, which is nothing but by using the hash map. Hash map is nothing but a dictionary. In Python it is called as dictionary. In C++, if you use STL libraries, they are another hash and another map and a map. So it is a key value data. It stores key value data, which gonna help for this solution. Let me show this. A hash map is nothing but which gonna store key value pairs, which gonna have data of key value pairs. Let me explain with the example. So I'm gonna iterate every array. This is the optimal solution. I'm gonna iterate array I is equals to 0 and I less than n and I plus plus. So I'm gonna store every value if I am not find any pair. First of all, let me explain with the solution. Here I points to 0, then the hash value will be I of, let me write the condition. If I found the pair, if I found the here let me store a temporary variable which gonna nothing but minus of the correct value So here temp is nothing but the other part, which is nothing but, for suppose here 2 plus 7 equal to 9. So here temp is nothing but if I is equal to 0, temp equal to 9 minus 2 equal to 7. So I'm gonna find uh, other number by using the hash map. If the value exists already in the hash map, then I'm gonna return the index which I stored here as a value. If not, I'm gonna store the value in the hash map, which is nothing but if I found temp value, then I go and return h of temp and current index as it satisfies the solution, or else I'm gonna have hash of integer value equal to index. Let me explain with the solution example. Sorry. So here, let me erase this. So here I points to 0. Now I equal to 0. So temp equal to t minus t, which is nothing but t is equals to 9, and t minus of number 5, which is nothing but 2. So temp equal to is equals to 7. It gonna check that if hash map has the value h of 7, which is false, so it gonna go to the else case, which is nothing but h of 7 equal to not h of 7, not h of 2 equal to 0, the index position. This is the index position, this is the value, element value. Now I'm gonna increase the I value, which is nothing but I is equals to 1. So temp equal to 9 minus 7, which is nothing but temp equal to 2. So it's gonna find if hash value has the value of 2 here, yes, which is yes. So I'm gonna return h of temp comma I. I is nothing but the current index position, which is 1, and temp h of temp is nothing but the position index value of 0, which is 0. So the answer is 0 comma 1. So this is the optimal solution, which gonna take order of, what's the time complexity, you guys can guess, and what's the space complexity. Let me explain. So I gonna iterate up to n. So it gonna take order of n, so there are no internal loops and all of those things, order of n, and the space complexity is s equal to, so I'm using additional space, so h of 2. At the worst case scenario, it gonna store all the values. For suppose if the 7 value is not here and it is in the lost position, so it gonna store all the values, which is nothing but up to order of n minus 1 values there. In complexity, we don't consider as negative these small values and consider big values, which is nothing but order of n. So space complexity will be order of n. So this is how we're gonna find the this is the optimal solution for the two sum. This is how gonna solve this one. Thank you for watching this one. You can find the code online by others. So the main purpose of this video is to understand the logic, what before doing the code, what are the constraints you want to consider. Okay, I missed one part. Let me explain. I have mentioned that both of the t and I are integers, which is nothing but here I'm doing negative subtraction, so it gonna be in the range of integer range. If you are using Python, it gonna dynamically allocate the memory, but if in case if you are using the C++, like C++, if you are declaring a integer with int, it gonna show you error of overflow and all of those things. Here if I'm using the case of plus, then I'm gonna use here long, because they have given the condition that it gonna range from 10 power minus 9 to 10 power 9. Let me see. Yes, 10 power minus 9 to minus 10 power 9 to, sorry, minus 10 power 9 to 10 power 9. So it gonna overflow in some cases. If I'm using here plus, not for I'm saying for example, not consider the logic. Do not consider the logic here. So I'm here using the negative, which gonna be always in the integer. So thank you, and follow this channel for more videos like this. If you find any comments, any issues and all of those things, feel free to use the comment section. I'm gonna always check the comment section, and I'm gonna post a photo of this which I use before solving any question. How gonna write this solution and how gonna solve this solution. I'm gonna post it in my GitHub, which I posted down in the description, and follow more interesting videos like this. If you're a student like me and searching for the job, get connected with me on LinkedIn. We're gonna find job for ourselves. Thank you.